Good, nice. All right, so now we're gonna work here. Ladies, help me out, please. So I'm gonna go rear round kick, all right? You know, I don't take this pandemic and all this lightly. We've taken a hit, you know, with members choosing not to come, but I think everybody's been very responsive and very supportive of the guidelines that we've implemented.
What is force? What's force? I was glad that the mask mandate is over. You know, I think it should be individual responsibility and up to the business. We don't need the government getting involved in what you can and cannot do.
I don't think people come to Empire expecting to take their mask off. There's a part of me, of course, that's like, okay, like the government said it's okay, I've got cover, let's go. But we have to like think independently and make decisions that feel right internally to us and to the people around us.
Effective next Wednesday, all businesses of any type are allowed to open 100%.
Governor Greg Abbott lifted many of Texas's COVID-19 restrictions at the beginning of March, making it the nation's largest state to not require face masks in public or limit business capacity. With well below a quarter of Texans vaccinated, state public health officials have criticized the governor's order as premature and risks new surges in hospitalizations and deaths. Small business owners, many still reeling from the pandemic's impact, must decide what's best for their employees' safety, their relationship with customers, and the survival of their business.
Protecting property is one thing. That's something totally separate than protecting you as a person.
Michael Cargill owns Central Texas Gun Works, a gun store and training facility in South Austin. Cargill will allow customers at the front of his store to wear a mask at their own discretion.
You know, I'm gonna ask they do wear it, you know, but I'm not gonna yell and scream at one.
Those taking the required classes for handgun carrying licenses will still need to cover their face.
While we're conducting classes, we're in a classroom, you know, everyone should wear a face as of right now until I feel more people are vaccinated. How about warning shots? Do you find any rounds in the air to make someone stop what they're doing? No warning shots. What goes up will come down. We don't need government intervention. Your business, run your business the way you see fit. You know, if you want to make everyone wear a mask when they walk into your business, then you tell them to wear a mask. If they don't want to wear a mask, then they can go shop somewhere else.
We're out here trying to provide a service, and that service is keeping you safe so you can have a nice music experience. And it's like they just kind of pull the rug out from under us.
Steven Sturshine's company owns and operates the Empire Control Room and Garage, a music venue in Austin's Red River Cultural District. Facing mounting mortgage payments, the venue reopened in October, but cut much of its staff, limited capacity, and hosted fewer musicians. While Abbott's order lifts business capacity restrictions, Empire has kept its crowd small and socially distanced, even while the venue is struggling to keep its doors open.
You know, we're charging 4 times more for tickets, 2 times more for drinks. Like, there's nothing more that we can do. It was, I think, necessary, you know, so that we could get artists back to work and get our staff back to work. 2 people at the front entrance, typically one with the temperature gun, another with a ticket scanner. The host will take you to the table. They'll tell you about the rules, which are also conveniently located on the wall in big letters. When you have staff members who have to interact with patrons, you know, over and over again through the course of an evening, and you don't have the support of government regulation to require those people to keep their masks on and stay socially distant, you know, we're putting our staff at risk. If everybody down the street starts to operate at full capacity and there's some sort of super spreader event, then we all have to shut down again. And like, we can't, like, our business couldn't stand another shutdown.
My reaction to the end of the mask mandate was sort of, well, it's not going to really affect us anyways because our mask policy is optional. Some people wear them, some people don't.
By the time Abbott lifted his mask order in March, Rise Kickbox in East Austin had told its tight-knit group of customers that they didn't have to wear masks inside their gym if they didn't want to.
The majority of people that come to our classes are people that we know. I know everybody's name that is a member. We're like a big family. And that being said, you don't want to get your family sick. So if people that are coming to work out, if they're sick, they're gonna stay home. And I trust that. Nobody wants to shut down a place that they come to relieve their stress.
I come here, grab the crown of the head or the back of the neck, bring my knee straight down. The bottom line is people that don't feel comfortable I'm not gonna change their mind. Some people aren't gonna feel 100% until maybe another 6 months or something like that. you got to kind of feel it out and give the members a choice.
Until conditions improve and more Texans are vaccinated, business owners like Sternshine, Cargill, and Drake will need to balance the loyalty of their customers with the safety of themselves and their staff.
There's gonna be an issue about, requiring masks or not requiring masks. Someone's gonna have a problem with it. Someone's gonna leave a Yelp review. Someone's leave a Google review. You can't control what other people do. What we can do is I have to go off of what my employees are comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with, because in the end, my employees are here the entire day, and it's about my employee safety. So, I'm gonna go with, what my employees like to do.
I just hope that everyone comes back when it's time, and that nobody's like, oh, screw those guys, they weren't cool during pandemic.
This is a hard decision to make on what you're gonna do. I have to look at my customer base and how, I think my customers are gonna respond to that. And also I gotta think about my employee safety as well. So you have to juggle all that. And guess what? That's the part of being a business owner. It's a part of running a business. Welcome to the world of running a business.